Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. All right, so let's recap. Well, sort of kind of recap last week's episode or this past Sunday's episode, right? Angela has a lot going on, all right? Angela Oakley, she's the new lady onto the show. She's married to Charles Oakley. Listen, there's this rumor coming out with Charles Oakley. We talked about it a few weeks ago. She says it's not true. She says Charles Jr. is a grown man. All of those things. There's something about a Wachovia loan that she never paid back. Like she was doing bank fraud. Allegedly. It's a whole bunch of financial documents that they done dug up. They're trying to say that Angela is a fraud onto the lipstick alley. What else is going on with Angela? Angela in this nose job. So she got a nose job. Where Edie and Kelly, they see her at Neiman's, and apparently she trying to duck and dodge and dive and hide. Okay. Pop, lock, jam, and break and whatnot, doing a whole two-step in Phipps, or what is it? Lenox Mall. Okay, let me see. So she had the plastic surgery. Everybody has been talking about her 99 nose, but I guess on this past episode, she talks about getting filler to kind of like widen up the nostrils a little bit because it is a bit pinched. It is a bit Michael, Janet, LaToya, Jackson family teas, right?
So Angela reveals that, surprise,
This is Porsha talking about it onto her after show.
She had a nose surgery. And, not much of a surprise there. I think it's kind of like the worst kept secret. A lot of girls have had a nose job. A lot on the show have had a nose job.
It looked like Britt had a nose job. It looked like, who else? Angela had a nose job. Who else has had a nose job? People say Kelly has had one, but I'm not too sure about that. People say Porsha has had a nose job. I don't believe Porsha to ever have a nose job. Well, she had a non-surgical nose job, but she never had surgery. She never had a nose surgery, right? Remember this? This is like 9 years ago. All they did was like put the filler in the nose to like lift up the bridge and whatnot. But she never had surgery. Like they never broke no bones. They never went inside. They never hammered, the nose through. So that's what she got. But yeah, Angela, she said she got the filler child.
Once you do get a nose job, if it's not balanced, definitely go to someone who can help you figure it out. So I understand what she was saying when she was like, she got it chopped down and then she wanted to get the cheeks bigger. Just go to Epion in LA. Girl, he hook you up. He do most of the housewives. He can level that shit right on out. I mean, I think you look great once you put your makeup on. But go to him and he can balance your stuff out. Because it's not that bad looking, but...
Whoa, it's not that bad looking. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. What y'all think? What y'all think about the situation? She said it's not that bad. That's Angela. It's not that bad. Yeah, that was shade. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Angela has been a great sport about it because I'll be damned if I have the whole world talking about my face. Like, y'all got me fucked up. She's been joking about it on Twitter. People have said it's botched and she's just laughing and going along with the jokes. She has a better sense of humor than I do because I just kind of feel like, and with the whole Shamina thing too, talking about 99 nose, like, I don't give a fuck if I have 2 noses, bitch. Don't talk about my face, okay? I don't care if I got it botched. Like, if I was unhappy with my original nose and then got it done and then people are still making fun of me for my botched nose job, I got made fun of because of my big ass nose that I was born with. Now I'm getting made fun of because of my botched nose job. Now the whole world is talking. I would be crashing out. Because when did it become acceptable to have this many conversations about somebody's face? Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Shout out to Angela. All right, so we talked about the nose job. Oh, speaking of Angela though, Angela, I found it weird that you would do certain things in this last episode. Porsha has a birthday trip to Nashville. She invites the ladies that she wants to come onto her birthday trip. Okay? Listen, I understand that this is a television show. And on most cast trips, usually, obviously, production wants all of the ladies to show up, right? Production was pushing Angela to invite Drew so that all of the ladies can be included and participate in the cast trip. That is obvious, okay? But if we are suspending our disbelief as viewers and we are viewing this through the lens of, okay, this is a documentation of what their life is without breaking the fourth wall, the story is that this is her birthday. If this is her birthday trip and she didn't want said girl, Drew Sidora, to be at her birthday trip, then usually you go with the birthday girl wishes. Okay, we're suspending our disbelief. We're not breaking the fourth wall. We're not talking about production. We're not talking about how this is a cast trip. We're talking about how this is a birthday trip. If my friend had a birthday trip and I invited a bitch she don't like to her birthday trip, bitch, both y'all getting kicked off the trip. I mean, I'm just saying. And I feel like somehow it's being twisted and manipulated so that Porsha is the bad guy. And I understand that because people feel like, well, it's an all-cast event and production wants her to be there and she's trying to ice Drew out. I get that, but at the end of the day, it's my birthday trip. I am not a fan of this beef in the first place. I kind of feel like it's stale, boring, and dry. But just based off of the principle of the situation, it's her birthday trip. And that's just the end of the conversation. Why is you on my birthday trip? And y'all keep saying, oh, Portia's keeping this beef alive. Drew knew what she was doing when she decided to work for Dennis. She could have worked with any other producer in Atlanta, but she decided to do that because she knew that it was going to be a storyline. If she would have worked with a regular producer, then nobody would be talking about it. We see that Shamia is working with Homeboy. I forgot his name. And ever since that episode, maybe people have brought it up, but people aren't really talking about how Shamia's music is being produced because there's nothing scandalous about it. There's nothing controversial about it. Drew knew exactly what she was doing. When she was not initially invited onto the trip, she went to crew, posted up with a bottle of Nyack. You know what you're doing. I don't give a fuck if I stole Fallon's man or not. I told you I did not want y'all filming, and then you still gonna film together? No, you're not invited to my birthday trip. You're not. I don't care how petty it is. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I should be able to choose who I'm around on my birthday. Like what? I feel like we're living in a Twilight Zone and y'all just don't like the girl. Okay. Y'all just don't like Porsha. Okay. Y'all keep saying she's having a flop season, but y'all talk more about her than y'all do Shamia. Y'all say Shamia's supposed to be the anchor. Speaking of Shamia, I have a photo with Shamia that I want to show, but maybe I'll show it in a different episode. Y'all say Shamia is the anchor, Shamia is the star. Y'all talk 50 times more about Porsha than you have ever talked about Shamia this season. Like, but Shamia is the star and Porsha's having a flop season. Y'all keep saying Brit Edie is having a flop season, yet y'all keep talking about, that's all y'all talk about, is how y'all hate her. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, moving on. Let's see. We talked about the birthday trip. This was the birthday.
But I want to ask the question, or are you good with me being here because I know I wasn't invited? You're straight.
All right, ladies, got y'all's entrees.
I thank y'all for this time, and I'm going to go. Wait a minute. Well, she gave me an answer that's like nasty nice, and at this point, I've extended olive branches. I showed up. And if that's the energy, then that's the energy.
She understands. She doesn't want you here particularly, but she understands as a TV show and production push you to be here. So when you asked her, is you cool with me being here? You're fine. I guess you're cool. We can make it work. I didn't initially want you here. Obviously, you were not invited by me. You weren't wanted, and then you come on someone's birthday trip talking about, are you okay with me being here? If I wanted you to be here, I would have invited you.
Girl, we was in the pool. She was recording us from her window, talking about, I heard everything. Everything.
So they're in Nashville for Porsha's birthday party. They rented out an Airbnb and whatnot. Everyone's partying until 2, 3 a.m., having fun, drinking by the pool. Allegedly, apparently, Miss Angela, who's 43 to be exact, was, I guess, spying and eavesdropping from her window from the bedroom that she was staying in. And I guess she was recording and she overheard Porsha talking about something. And now she wants to like expose Porsha for whatever truth fell out. Okay. I feel like we've gone through this time and time again where they always try to expose Porsha for something like, and yet she's having a flop season. Y'all literally use that lady for storylines over and over and over. Anyways.
Are you ready to rock and roll?
I heard some things yesterday that I wish I didn't hear. Last night around 2:30 a.m., I hear my name. And I look out the window and I see Porsha, Shamia, Kelly, and Brett at the pool. Porsha was inebriated and all of her truth fell out.
Okay. So it's going to be really, really interesting. It's definitely giving Bolo Gate. What's new? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Are you watching? Let's talk about it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Love you guys. Bye.